Hey, what's up guys, it's the Brandon Central, or Spuxers, and today I have another video for you guys. I've never really done one of these kind of videos, but it's more like a commentary kind of video. I'm just going to be telling a story, but it's pretty much going to be my experience from Fortnite, and from Season 1 all the way up till Season 6 now, and what I think of the game and everything, and how it changed. For those of you that haven't been playing since Season 1, I'm going to give my perspective on the game at that point and throughout the seasons, so hope you enjoy the video. But without anything else, let's get right into the video.
Hey, get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover with a lethal weapon.
Alright, so I'm going to go from chronological order. So back in Season 1, the game came out in like 2017, when? I think it was like July, but then that was Save the World. And my brother was talking to me about it and everything, and my brother Nate, so he said there's this really cool game, it's called Fortnite, and it's going to be coming out soon, and you like build forts and fight against zombies. And I had no idea what he was talking about. I never heard of this Fortnite. And then I saw some of it, how do I say it, like previews or something of the game, like through these websites, and it looked pretty fun. So whenever the game came out in like September, I think it was like September 20th, it came out, like Battle Royale came out, and it was free. So I go on, and then me and my brother started playing Battle Royale, and I was like, where are all the zombies? And he's like, that's in that Save the World thing, and you have to buy it, so I'm not going to get it. And then later on, he ended up getting it, and then now all our friends have Saved the World. We play together, but back in September, I didn't play, but I did play in October. So in beginning of October, my brother and I got the game, and so did all our friends. We told all our friends about it, and we started to squad up and get some wins. And it took me forever to get a win, which I'll get onto that later on. But so we're playing, and I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I'm playing like 2 or 3 hours, not 3. I was probably playing like an hour and a half or 2 a day of Fortnite. And this was in Season 1, where it was literally just like pumps, tacs. There was tactical SMG and normal SMG, which they vaulted. There was no suppressed SMG or anything yet. It was just like the basics of Fortnite, and it was great. And then the pumpkin launcher was in the game, which they brought back in Season 6. But me and my brother would play, and we'd just do duos. And then more of my friends would play, and then we'd play squads, and we would never get wins. We'd get like 2 or 3 wins. Or not me, sorry. My friends would get like 2 or 3 wins a week, but I could not get a win. I was just always getting like top 10. So my one friend has like 30-some wins by now, and I have 0. And I ended up going on vacation, and this is still Season 1. It's like, or not on vacation, but like I went out of town. And I decided to bring my laptop so I could play some Fortnite. And I played on PS4, like console. So I never played mouse and keyboard, so I just brought my controller. And then I ended up, first game on, while I'm in, I think it was in North Carolina, I played, and I went with a bunch of randoms. No one had mics or anything. We didn't, like, no one really had mics back then, because it was like just like a fresh new game. And you'd rarely get people who would actually know what they're doing. And everyone was defaults. Nobody bought skins. There was, it was just me and 3 other defaults. And we were going against people, and this guy had a pumpkin launcher and a scar, and he was just destroying everybody with it. And I was like, I want that pumpkin launcher thingy. And we ended up getting my first win, and I didn't even say a word. Like, no one was communicating at all. Everyone was just playing and having fun. So I was happy I got a win, but I didn't link my account yet. So this is where I had some trouble with Fortnite, was linking my accounts and stuff. So I had an account on PC with 1 win, and it was just like a default account because I wanted a win. And then I go on my PlayStation, and I don't have a win. So I'm trying to get my console win on PS4, and it's probably like a few weeks later, and I get a squad win with my friend Dylan, I think it was with him. But and some more people. And back then there was team kill, so we used to always troll each other. And one time, me and my friend, we went to like duo squads and put on Phil. And then wait, I actually don't remember. You might have not been able to put on no Phil. I think you could do no Phil with squads, but you couldn't do duos. So if you tried to do solo duos, it wouldn't work. Anyways, so what happened was we went into squads and put on Phil, and we got matched with these kids who were like just like being jerks, and they would like take all our loot. And then I was like, here, come here, I'll give you a shield for the Scar or for the blue AR or whatever he had. And then my friend comes in and just shotguns him. And then what I did was I put a pyramid over him, and then I put a med kit down in front of him. And then all I hear in the background is, dude, use your med kit, you're downed, or whatever. And, like, the kid was getting so mad. And this was his brother or cousin or someone in the background who was, like, telling him to use a med kit. He's like, I can't, I'm knocked. And he was getting real angry. And me and my friend were just cracking up. And then his teammate came in to try and kill us. And I remember this. I just sprayed him with my SMG. And we were having a ton of fun, but this kid's like, I'll report you. And we team killed him, and then we just left. So whenever there was team kill, we used to 1v1 each other and like do teams. So me and my friend, actually me and 3 friends went into squads. We went to like Wailing Woods or something, Wailing Woods, and we did a 2v2, and we were just like killing each other. And then, I don't remember who won or whatever, but that's how we used to 1v1s and do 2v2s and stuff, is whenever we would team kill each other. And then we just count it. But moving on into, like, Season 2, the Battle Pass came out. And the second that came out, I bought it. I was like, I'm going to get some skins. I'm not going to be a default anymore. And then me and all my friends bought the Battle Pass. And then there were, like, 3 or 4 of my friends. 3 or 4 of them ended up getting like really close to the Black Knight, and now Black Knight's real rare. But we used to do like Black Knight duos. We would both be Black Knight and go into duos, and then yeah. But that was whenever there was like no back blings or anything. And then I remember in Season 3 they added the back blings. But yeah. So in Season 2, me and my friends were grinding for the Battle Pass. We were playing. And the Black Knight looks just like so sick. So we were determined. But there were no like weekly challenges. It was just daily challenges and XP. And then like whenever you level up, you get like 3 to 5 battle stars or something. Like it is now. But now they have a weekly challenges, so like everybody gets to tier 100 as long as you play. But yeah. So before. There were 70 or 75 tiers. I don't remember, but so it was pretty hard, even though there was like 30 less tiers. So that's why some of my friends didn't make it to the Black Knight, but it was still fun. It was still fun, even though they didn't have it. But I remember just like all the skins and stuff and Skull Trooper. My friend actually had the purple Skull Trooper now because he's an OG. And I remember just in the shop looking at the Skull Trooper, the Gold Trooper, and the Scythe, or whichever. Like, I remember the Gold Trooper was in there. I don't remember if Skull Trooper and them were together. Pretty sure they were. And I was like, oh my gosh, the Scythe, that looks sweet. And then I didn't have any money, so I didn't get to buy it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to wait for this to come back out. It doesn't come back out until Season 6, whenever they re-release it in October. So I was like, I mean, I bought it now, but back then I was just waiting for it to come out. And my friend bought the Bat Sickle because he thought it was the closest thing to that. And then all my friends were buying pickaxes. My first ever purchase, I think it was this, was the Arctic Zero or Absolute Zero. Yeah, Absolute Zero and the Cliffhanger. So I would use those 2 guys, and then I'd use the Mako glider, which I got from Season 1. And then, after that, I ended up getting more V-Bucks from Save the World. And me and my friends would play Save the World once in a while, but I got some V-Bucks, and I bought Prismatic, that glider. That was like my only glider. I had a glider, a skin, and a pickaxe. And, yeah, you know, I bought Absolute Zero because I thought it looked so cool. And I remember just... all always using Absolute Zero with Cliffhanger. And I used to play downstairs in my basement, so I used to have like really bad lag sometimes. Like every once in a while, my character would just like get frozen. I wouldn't be able to move. But now I have like a desk set up, and I bought like a monitor and stuff. This was around season 4 or 5, I think. I think season 4, I got my monitor and my PlayStation upstairs in my room with my desk. But so after I had it down in my basement, I decided to move it upstairs. So then I moved it upstairs in my living room, but I had to sit in this wooden chair and it wasn't very comfortable, so I didn't really like playing there. But that was still season 2. But then in season 3, there were back blings introduced. So me and my friends would put like we just started messing around with back blings, and I was putting Black Knight Shield on Absolute Zero, and then I would use I think I'd use the ACDC. Yeah, because I stopped using the Cliffhanger. But anyways, then we start tearing up the Battle Pass, and season 3 was still pretty fun. Then they added Tilted, and it like started getting kind of iffy, I guess, if you decide based on like RNG and everything, like how your pumps do like 6 damage now, or 8 damage, sorry. And before they do, like you could get like 260 damage headshots, or it might have been 230. I don't remember what the exact numbers are, but you could get well over 200 for a headshot, and double pump was a thing too. Me and my friends used to double pump like crazy. My one friend got so good at it that he would hit like 200 plus headshots every time, and it was just insane. And then whenever they nerfed it, it was kind of stupid. But in season 3, all my friends are playing by now, and my one friend bought all the way to the John Wick, the Reaper, and so he used to use that, and then I'm over here with the what's the other one, the Rust Lord, or whatever. Wait, was it the Rust Lord, right? Is that from season 3, or is that season 4? Pretty sure season 3 was the Rust Lord, right? I was using like the first Battle Pass skin or whatever. So, then after, I have to make sure I have enough time here. I need like 15 minutes, I guess, if the rate I'm going right now. I need to speed things up so you guys don't get bored, because I'm only on season 3. So in season 3, I end up getting Reaper and everything, the John Wick, and Tilted comes along. And like all these new other locations, I think Shifty Shafts and Haunted Hills, maybe? I don't remember what came in that big bunch, but I remember Lucky Landing came out like shortly after. And then that's whenever the rumors of the heavy shotgun would be introduced. And then I used to do double heavy, and that was like OP, because it was just like you had 14 shots to shoot instead of 7, or compared to a pump you had to have 5 and 10. But so season 3 finishes. Me and my friends all have John Wick and Black Knight and stuff, and then season 4 comes around, and people are starting to declare, or they're starting to name the Black Knight like rare and OG and stuff. So me and my friends used to go in as the OG squad. My friend would be Skull Trooper, then my other friend would be the what's it called, Royal Knight or whatever. Not the Black Knight, but the girl one, I think, or the boy. One of those two. Anyways, but then me and my other friend would use the Black Knight, so we'd have our like OG squad or whatever, and it was really fun. And then once like Tilted started becoming like way more popular, and everyone would just go there and get kills. We went from like 80 people in the first circle to like 60, and we would never get like good mid-game fights. So it wasn't as fun. And then they started nerfing and vaulting everything and bringing in all this new stuff. And I remember season 2 they added minis, and that was great. And then in season 3 they added the Chug Jug. I think it's season 3. But then by the end of season 3, there's like all these changes made, and the game's not even the same as season 1. But then they had like high explosives and like sneaky silencers and sniper shootout and like all these new game modes that were really fun. And I remember they had 50-50 in season 2, maybe. I don't remember when they first released that, but I used to play that just like to try and get more kills and like bump up my game. And I remember my one friend, at the time this was really big, but he had 14 kills in 50v50, and it felt like 20 to us because like back then I'd only get like 5 kills like at most. And by the end of I forgot to say this. So by the end of season 1, I had 1 win on my computer and like 3 or 4 on my PS4. But then season 2, I got way more. I had like 30. So let's say I had like 35 or something. I don't remember what I had exactly. But then in season 3, I forgot to say this. But yeah. So in season 3, I got maybe like 40. So because I remember in season 5. No, I think end of season 5 I got 200 wins. So I'm trying to like remember like what I got exactly. But I decided to link my computer account to my PS4 account because this was before you could cross-platform. And you could link them and then like go on through that account and then it would like work. But like there was no like PlayStation friends couldn't friend Xbox or like PC players and like mobile and all this. But so I like linked my account and stuff so it would work. And then I played with my friend who was on his PC. And yeah, so we'd like cross-platform. Well then I think this was right whenever season 4, because I started using mouse and keyboard because I was like trying to play a little bit on my laptop. And then I just like gave up and used my controller. But in season 4, this was like the Omega, right? Yeah. So in season 4, I had like this $25 keyboard, or it wasn't 25, it was like 50. It was like a cheap but good keyboard, and I would just like use that. And then at first I was really bad, and like I could not get a win with it. I could like barely walk. Then after like a month, I just started getting like really good. And then I was able to just, like, outplay everybody because they were using controllers. And I was at the point where, like, I'm, like, average for a PC player, but really good compared to console players at the time. Now everyone's, like, insane. But, I linked my accounts. And then I go back to my account. This is, like, season 4, keep in mind. And I had, like, 80 or 90 wins, I think. Something around there. And then I go back on my console account with like my Black Knight and stuff, and all my wins are erased and like my kills and stuff. The only thing that was still the same were matches played. So then I go on my computer account and all the wins are transferred over to there. So I'm like, oh cool, I kept them. Well, I forgot to write down the password for this account because I made a new Epic and then tried linking everything. And then I was trying to like change my name by linking accounts, and then it just didn't work because I forgot my password. So I just unlinked all the accounts, and then I lost all my wins and kills and stuff. So I guess I had like a free start to get a good KD, but I don't know. Well, then season 5 or 6 rolls around, and then I'm trying to get all my wins back. And then by the end of season 5, I get 200, and that's counting my old wins, which I'm pretty sure I wrote down before, because I used to keep track of them on paper. Right now I have like 230, 232, something like that. But before, whenever I would keep track of my wins, I'd like write them down on paper, just like to or not on paper. I put them on my phone. What was that? I put them on my phone. And then, like, every month, I'd, like, calculate, like, how much I've improved and stuff. And then, whenever my thing got erased, I was, like, I went back and I had, like, 100 or so. Or not 100. I had, like, 90, 94. I don't know. I'll have to look in my notes. But, I had a good amount of wins that I lost. So I would just always count them. And then I, had, like, 150 or so. But then, like, if I go on my actual account, I only have, like, 30. Or not, wait, 96 and 150. So I have like 60. And then, like, all my wins got erased. Now I'm back, and I made my PC and stuff, and then I linked it, and now I'm like a PC gamer. And I would put my wins on like a piece of paper in case I would ever lose them again. So now on PC I have like 3 solos and like 5 squads. But then if you go on my console, I have like 100 something, and then plus the ones I lost. So I had to like add all this stuff up, and then I decided to do stretched res and stuff. And then I started streaming, and then I had like black bars on the side of my screen, so I had to fix that. But yeah. So then I just right now I decided to go back to normal resolution just so I can get some of my graphics back, because I noticed that whenever I use stretched, it's good for up close because the people are bigger, but whenever you're really far away, you can't see like as good. Everyone's like more pixelated because the people are stretched. So it's sort of like makes the graphics a little bad. But anyways, then after like season 4 is whenever Fortnite really started going downhill, and I don't like it. Then season 5 they sort of brought it back up, but they they completely took out the pumps and like double pump. I mean, not the pumps, but everything was sort of going down. And then now I feel like season 6 they better like bring it back up. But yeah, I don't know. I like Fortnite and all, but I feel like they're making way too much changes like at its state right now. Like every week they vault stuff and bring new things in. I think the heavy AR is gonna be cool. That like AK. But I feel like the FAMAS and like the bursts aren't as good as they were because all these new guns like the Suppressed Scar and stuff. And like the double barrels are like I want to use them because I always get wrecked by them. But then whenever I use them, I hit for like 17 damage. And then packs, like I don't like how they like change the rarity of them. Because now I find more tacks and less pumps, because the pumps have a higher rarity now. But anyways, I mean, Fortnite's still a pretty good game. It's free still, so keep in mind. But yeah. So that was a long video. I'm sorry, but if anyone did sit through that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.